इतना परफेक्टली डिफाइंड नहीं है ये शिक्षा गुरु। और मैं मेरा समझ से कभी कभी शिक्षा गुरु दीक्षा गुरु दोनों एक भी हो सकता है। और हरिनाम दीक्षा देना माने वो क्या, वो प्रभुपाद की डिफिनेशन क्या है हरिनाम दीक्षा देने वाला गुरु का? वो शिक्षा गुरु है, माने भक्ति संदर्भ में जो भी शिक्षा गुरु दीक्षा गुरु डेफिनेशंस दिए हैं उसके अनुसार हम लोगों को हरिनाम दीक्षा देने वाला गुरु वो केवल शिक्षा गुरु है, नहीं तो दीक्षा गुरु है, नहीं तो उसको और भी कोई अलग नाम है, माने क्या प्रिंसिपल है उसमें? हाँ लेकिन इस्कॉन की प्रोसीजर ये है, माने ये शिक्षा गुरु दीक्षा गुरु का कॉन्सेप्ट हम लोग हरिनाम दीक्षा गुरु हैं उनका शास्त्र में इससे आप मानना है, इस तरीका में मानना है, शास्त्र में ये पॉइंट को ये सेटिस्फाई कर रहे हैं। और हमारा दीक्षा गुरु माने इस्कॉन में वो शास्त्र में उनके बारे में इधर कहा गया, ऐसा कहीं कुछ है? समझ रहे हैं मैं क्या पूछ रहा हूँ? ये है प्रभु, जैसे हरिनाम दीक्षा दिया कोई, हम लोग हरिनाम दीक्षा देने वाला गुरु है, ये गुरु शास्त्र में इस प्रकार से कहा गया। शास्त्र में हम लोग क्या है, श्रवण गुरु है, शिक्षा गुरु है, दीक्षा गुरु है, भजन गुरु है, चार प्रकार का गुरु है। हम लोग भक्ति संदर्भ में यही पढ़े हैं। श्रवण गुरु मैंने बेसिक टीचिंग से करने वाला। तो जब ऐसा श्रवण गुरु बहुत लोग रहते हैं, उसमें से कोई ना कोई एक शिक्षा गुरु हो सकता है, माने जिनको कैंडिडेट स्वयं जाके माने सबमिट करेंगे और स्पिरिचुअल इंस्ट्रक्शंस प्राप्त करेंगे, उसको शिक्षा गुरु कहते हैं। तो जीव गोस्वामी कहते हैं शिक्षा गुरु काफी है भक्ति में प्रोग्रेस करने के अल्टीमेट पहुंचने के लिए। शिक्षा गुरु, नेक्स्ट भजन गुरु, शिक्षा लेने के बाद भजन गुरु का आवश्यकता है। भजन गुरु भी 11th कैंटो के अनुसार भजन गुरु शिक्षा गुरु दोनों एक होते हैं, होने की संभावना है, कोई समस्या नहीं। लेकिन उसके बाद गृहस्थ लोगों के लिए मंत्र देने के लिए दीक्षा गुरु चाहिए। तो लेकिन उधर दीक्षा गुरु माने मंत्र देने वाला है, तो वो मंत्र का मतलब क्या है? वो मंत्र का मतलब ये है कि वो आप उससे मंत्र से उपासना कर सके। जैसे नारद मुनि को भी वेदांती मंत्र दिए हैं, उस मंत्र से उन्होंने उपासना करने के लिए वो काम आता है। तो स्पेशली मंत्र का इंपॉर्टेंस है वर्शिप के लिए, डेटी वर्शिप के लिए। तो इस प्रकार जीव गोस्वामी एक्सप्लेन किए हैं गुरु। तो हम लोगों की इस कान में हरिनाम दीक्षा मन इसमें कौन है, ये चार में कौन? और दीक्षा देने वाला गुरु मन इस चार में कौन? और नहीं तो हरिनाम दीक्षा देने वाले शिक्षा गुरु प्लस दीक्षा गुरु दोनों हैं, नहीं तो केवल शिक्षा गुरु हैं, नहीं तो केवल दीक्षा गुरु हैं। समझ में आ रहा है? हम्म हम्म। अरे मैं क्या पूछ रहा हूँ, इस्कॉन का डेफिनेशन क्या पूछ रहा हूँ, और आप जाके नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर कहानी बोल। मैंने इस्कॉन में उस समय ले नहीं है ना ये कॉन्सेप्ट, उस समय कहाँ है ये हरि नाम दीक्षा? और ये तो भक्ति सिद्धांत का इंट्रोडक्शन है ये तो और ये सभी पहले के कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं, हरि नाम दीक्षा है, उसके बाद सेकंड इनिशिएशन फर्स्ट इनिशिएशन, दिस कॉन्सेप्ट पहले से नहीं। ये प्रभुपा जी ने किया एक्चुअली, उन लोगों का भी ये कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं। उन लोग कैसे हैं प्रभु? हाँ, कोई भी ले सकता है नाम, यही मंत्र गुरु है मंत्र। हाँ हाँ हाँ, ब्राह्मण, वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ। दीक्षा मंत्र माने मंत्र गायत्री, वही अभी इस्कॉन में ये पहले बार प्रभुपाद इंट्रोड्यूस किए हैं। तो इसका क्या उद्देश्य से उन्होंने इंट्रोड्यूस किया है, माने फिलोसफिकली कैसे सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं ये हरिनाम दीक्षा गुरु को क्या कहते हैं, ये पॉइंट अभी समझना चाहिए हम लोगों को। हाँ हाँ हाँ, यस। हम्म, काउंसलिंग करते थे। हाँ यस। Yes, yes, and they will take seriously the holy name. Uh, if the sacrifice is happening on this ceremony we are celebrating, then people will do the Harinama very seriously. Actually, uh, एक्चुअली इसमें ये बहुत लाइफ सोसाइटी का लाइफ है ये, और इसमें इतना कंफ्यूजन। वो लोग चाह रहे हैं अभी कुछ सिस्टम बनाने के लिए कोशिश कर रहे हैं। वो लोग अभी अभी गुरुदेव का पढ़ने भी आया वो शास्त्रीय में क्या क्या इसका मतलब कनेक्शन क्या है, शास्त्रीय पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में ये कैसा है, ये इस पर स्ट्रांग पेपर पब्लिश करना है। अभी अभी वो लोग क्या कोशिश कर रहा था, वो बोल रहे हैं परिणाम इंस्टीट्यूशन जो है ना, वो उसके लिए टेंपल प्रेसिडेंट मंदिर से लेंगे, टेंपल प्रेसिडेंट लेंगे। अभी वो लोग वो अप्रूव कर रहे हैं, इसीलिए फिटफॉल्स क्या है, सही क्या है तो देखते हैं, पता नहीं। लकीली हमारा केस में तो दोनों एक ही है, मेरे शिक्षा गुरु दीक्षा गुरु दोनों एक है। इसे तो मैं पक्का, क्योंकि मैं पहले से उन्हीं से ही ट्रेनिंग किया, पहले से ही, और उन्हीं से ही दीक्षा भी लिया। लेकिन मेरा केस में तो समस्या नहीं था मुझे क्योंकि अभी तक तो वही, अभी हम रोज रेगुलरली मेंस लिखते हैं, वही क्लास क्लैरिफाई करते हैं, और मुझे तो कोई कल्टिवेट करने वाला भी नहीं था पहले से। मैं डायरेक्टली गुरु से कनेक्टेड हूँ। एक दो बार एक दो डिवोटी मुझे थोड़ा सा परिचय दिए, लेकिन उसके बाद तो मुझे डायरेक्टली गुरु से ही परिचय, मैं उन्हीं से कनेक्टेड रहता था अभी तक, लकीली चल रहा है। लेकिन मैं इसीलिए पर्सनली आई हैव नो प्रॉब्लम, एवरीथिंग इज ही ओनली शिक्षा गुरु दीक्षा गुरु एवरीथिंग, but others how to, okay, let's come to our, बाप रे, अभी लोग बढ़ रहे हैं ना बाहर का, कम से कम 20 लोगों संदर्भ में, 20 लोगों भागवत में बाहर का, और इतना इतना लोग हैं, कुछ भी कमेंट, एक भी शब्द अलग हो गया एक गड़ हो जाएगा, दनादन एकदम वेणुगोपाल इंस्टीट्यूट बंद कर देंगे, और हमको भी बंद कर देंगे। इंस्टीट्यूट के बंद नहीं करेंगे, हमको हटा देंगे इंस्टीट्यूट। कभी कभी हम लोगों सोचते ये क्लास हमारा सोचते हैं, लेकिन भाव में नहीं जाना चाहिए। वो कोई भी खतरनाक रहता है। भागवत टीचिंग करना माने ये तो बहुत खतरनाक है। संदर्भ टीचिंग बहुत आसान है, कोई कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे, पकड़ेंगे नहीं राजा हैं आप हाँ, दैट्स राइट। Yesterday we were discussing this असम्यक ज्ञानस्य तत्व अनंगीकारात् तेन कैवल्य असंभवाच्च अतः न शीघ्र सी विग्रहादौ अधिक आविर्भाव अंगीकारो विद्यते। So according to Advaitins, Brahman will be realized with the perfect knowledge only. What is that perfect knowledge? That is Brahma Vidya, which is not having the any Veda Lesha. Yeah. Prabhu, Adokshas you called or not? Prabhu, can you call? And oh, he will get angry actually. That's why you are not saying to me like that. Please, Prabhu, call him. वो तो आपके पास है ना सम। मैं मुनि जी को बोला, वो बोला क्लास में नहीं जा रहे। हाँ, मेरे पास इधर का भी है, नहीं जा रहा है। ओके,
Try in WhatsApp call, Prabhuji.
ट्राई किया माता जी, आप भी ट्राई करते रहो बीच में। तो हम लोग का आगे बढ़ेंगे। तो असम्यक ज्ञानस्य तत्व अनंगीकारात् तेन कैवल्य असंभवाच्च अतः न विग्रहादौ अधिक आविर्भाव अंगीकारः युज्यते। And asamyak jnana means which is not proper. That means let us take this is a samyak x. Anything more than that or anything less than that is asamyak only. Is asamyak only. So now the point is Brahman is realized according to the Advaitins. Brahman is realized with the Brahma Vidya. Kind of Brahma Vidya which is free from the Veda. So that kind of Brahma Vidya. Okay. Now by that one will realize the purely, that means Nirvishesha Brahman. So that means without any upadhis, he is simply see the Brahman. Now, what they said, Purupakshi is saying, we are realizing extra pleasure by seeing the Vishnu. Then what they said, this extra pleasure is coming because of the experiencing of Nirvishesha Brahman along with the upadhis. So, Nirvishesha Brahman along with upadhis, this is not proper knowledge actually. Upadhi and the Brahman. This kind of Veda is there, and that kind of knowledge we are. That means Suddha Brahma Gnanam is not Brahma Vidya. Suddha Brahma Vidya is not involved here because the observer, the experience, the observer is getting the some extra experience that is due to the upadhis. That means he is also having the upadhi gnanam. That means knowing about the vidya which make you to know about the nirvishesh brahman, that is brahma vidya. So now upadhis also you are seeing. So that's why that means some extra vidya is there, upadhi, knowing about the upadhis. So this is definitely not the purely brahma vidya. It is something additional subtraction. It is not samyak. It is not samyak. It is asamyak. So that's why ataha Sri Vigrahadau Adhikavirbhava Angikaraha na yujjate. Sri Vigrahadau Adhikavirbhava Adhika Avirbhava Angikaraha na yujjate. So that means what we are saying, one important point, please. What we are saying that by seeing the Vishnu, Kumaras are getting the more ecstasy, Adhika. And now what they are saying, Nirvishesh Brahman now is experienced along with the Upadhis, that's why they are getting the Adhika. Now Jiva Goswami is saying that even when you realize the Vishnu, that means when you are realizing the Nirvishesh Brahman, which is manifested in the Vishnu, at that time also your Brahma Vidya will remove the Upadhis and it will show only the Nirvishesh Brahman, and then there is no possibility of getting the Adhika Ananda. Getting? I am coming in the another style actually now. Both are possible. So what I am saying, now the Siddhanta Pakshi is not ready to accept, is not Siddhanta Pakshi is not ready to accept the Advaitin's point, Advaitin's explanations of the getting the Adhika Ananda. First, our statement is Kumaras are experiencing Gana Prakash, more pleasure. Are experiencing because Vishnu is condensed form of pleasure. We are saying Vishnu is condensed form of pleasure actually. That means why we are saying Vishnu form is condensed form of, because Vishnu is condensed form of pleasure. Why we are saying condensed? That means ghana. Why we are saying? Because they are getting the more pleasure. No, not because Kumaras are getting the more pleasure. So what we are saying, Vishnu is condensed form of pleasure. We are saying, but how can you say they are getting the more pleasure? Because by seeing the Vishnu, there is the chitta tanvoh kshobha, and they are not normal actually. They are not simply not situated in the Brahmananda. So now their attraction pull towards the, so, and they are excited and they keep on seeing. There are so many changes in their body which are not at all possible, because they are seeing the Vishnu and getting. You cannot say that it is so Brahman, because they are getting more than the whatever they experience regularly. Already they are Aksharjusham, they are experiencing the Brahmananda. But now by seeing the form, so there is a more excitement. So based upon that more excitement, you are saying that they are getting the more pleasure. Yes, Chitta Tanu Shobha is happening. So that means we are saying that they are getting the, how we are saying, excitement. Yes. So this is proving, and that means more pleasure they are getting. That is a very clear. Everyone should accept this. Before entering into the Vaikuntha Dham and after entering into the Vaikuntha Dham, there is a difference between the Kumara's feelings, actually, the experience of the Ananda. Is there? Everyone, if you see that narration, you can understand. They are not, even after seeing the Vishnu also, they are not always meditating on their own Antakarana, which is the Antakarana. They are not meditating on the Brahman, which is in their Antakarana. No. They are, so keep on seeing up and down, and they are trying to grab the form. So many things happen. That means what this is. So, like according to the Advaitins, if Vishnu and the normal any person, all are like Vishnu is also. If they say Vishnu is also like the material only, then they should not get the any extra pleasure, or they should not get any agitation at all. But they are getting agitation means based upon this what we are saying. So even Brahmanandis are agitated. This form is agitating the Brahmajanandis also. So that means it is increasing, it is giving the more pleasure. Then only you will be getting the what is this agitation. Otherwise they will be always meditating on the Brahman in their heart only. But now their attention is diverted on this form. So based upon this we said what? What we said? More pleasure. And so Vishnu is condensed form of the pleasure than the Brahman. Okay, this is we said Siddhanti Paksha. Next, what is happening next? Then they said Purva Pakshi saying Purva Paksha. So Purva Pakshi, what he is saying? So this extra pleasure is also derived from Nirguna Brahman only. Nirvishesha Brahman only. Brahman only. But what? But along with Upadis. This is they said. Now third point we are saying. We are saying. Tell me first, Brahman relation, how it is achieved. Brahman realization is experienced by Brahma Vidya with divide of Bheda. Brahma relation, which is the cause? Brahma Vidya. Now we are saying, now you are Vishnu is there and his observer, Kumaras. When they experience Vishnu, of course, this Nirvishesh Brahman is manifesting in this Suddha Sattvam. There also, so what they are having the Brahma Vidya. By this Brahma Vidya, by seeing the Vishnu, they should experience only Nirvishesha, Nirvishesha Brahman, Nirvishesha Brahma. And there should not be no extra pleasure. So then, Brahma Vidya they have. Everywhere they see Brahman only. Like the Sukadeva Goswami also. He is seeing the woman and he is not finding any difference with them. And he is seeing the trees and like that. If Nirvishesha Brahman is there, then like other objects, Vishnu is also one object like other objects only, no, according to them. Then by seeing the Vishnu also, they should get the through their Brahma Vidya, only Nirvishesha Brahman they should experience. And the same, that means the pleasure should be the previous and now it's the same. Yeah, it should be supposed to same. But how can you say extra? Jiva Goswami putting. How can you say extra? Because your Brahma Vidya is only cause for the realizing the Vishnu, realizing Brahman in this form also. Then that by that Brahma Vidya you will be getting the, that means and also is what? It is divide of the Veda. This Vidya is divide of Veda. That means this will see Vishnu or otherwise using this Brahma Vidya, which is divide of the Veda, will see the even the mobile, pen, laptop, anything, any Devata, everything as Brahman only. Because Veda is not there. That means everywhere without Upadhi, we will be seeing the Brahman only. Then only same pleasure they should get. Why they are getting excitement? Getting? अतः न विग्रहादौ अधिक आविर्भाव अंगीकार युज्यते. It is not appropriate. Na yujyate means it is not appropriate. What? Accepting the extra pleasure in the vigraha. Sandipur Prabhu. Got it? Tell me. What is the last answer you tell them, sir?
Siddhanta Pakhi said that Brahman relation, which is experienced by Brahma Vidya, means which is divided by Veda. So so there should not be means no extra no extra pleasure. So here Jiva Goswami asked that how can you say that there is no extra pleasure?
How can you say there is? Why there? How can, that means what is a strong point to say no extra pleasure? Siddhanta Pakshi is saying that saying to Purvapakshi, you cannot say that there is extra pleasure in the Vigraha. What is the point he is saying? On what basis Siddhanta Pakshi is saying that you cannot get the extra pleasure? Siddhanta Pakshi is saying you cannot get the extra pleasure. Siddhanta Pakshi is saying to whom? Siddhanta Pakshi is saying you cannot. You means who? Advaitins is saying. Siddhanta Pakshi is saying that you cannot get the extra pleasure. How can you say you can get the extra pleasure? So, and what is the basis for this? On what basis Siddhanta is saying?
See, these Brahmavadis, they have that Veda, divide of Veda Jnana, Brahma
Yes.
Vidya.
Yes.
So by that, whatever object they are seeing,
Yes.
everything they will see without Upati only.
Yes.
So then they are seeing only the Brahman only.
Yes.
So whatever that object they are seeing, that time what kind of bliss they are
Yeah.
getting, that
Yeah.
same kind of bliss or pleasure only they should get when they are seeing the form of the Lord Vishnu.
Also, yes.
Also. So now if you say they are getting extra pleasure means, then how that Veda
Concept is maintained.
maintain?
Asamyak jnanam, that is then.
Then that
That asamyak jnanam, Veda is accepted means then it is asamyak jnanam. Then that kind of asamyak jnanam, how it can give the kaivalya? Kaivalya prapti. Kaivalya tattvam.
So if Veda is there means then your Brahma Vidya is wrong.
Yes.
Then the realization also it's wrong.
Yes. Kincha Suddha Sattvamaya Vigrahadi Lakshanopadaya iti Vadatah tava ko avipraya. Already he smashed first point. Next, now he is going to further. Suddha Sattvamaya Vigrahadi Lakshanopadaya. Even Advaiti also accepted what? These hands, legs, all these are the upadis to the Brahman. They accepted, na? And also they said what they said? These upadis are, what is the role of upadis? They are not tattvam, but they are only just, they attract sadhaka towards the kaivalyam. They'll inspire. Actually, they will become they'll cause for the getting the inspiration to get the kaivalya. These upadis, yes, they said like this. And but they are not tattvam. That is their argument. Now what we are saying, Shuddha Sattvamaya Vigrahadi Lakshanopadaya iti vadataha tava ko aviprayaha. Jiva Goswami is asking, what do you mean by upadis? And which you are accepting Vishuddha Sattvam. Is it clear? So Siddhanta Pakshi is asking, what do you mean? Why? Upadis. Where? Which are otherwise which are? Upadis which are? Which are of Vishuddha Tattvam. Vishuddha Sattvam. What is this concept of upadhis of Vishuddha Tattva? What is this? Siddhanti is asking. What is this? Tell me. What do you mean? What is your opinion? What is your opinion another way? What do you mean or opinion? Jiva Goswami wants to know the opinion of Purva Pakshi about the upadhis of Visuddha Sattva. He wants to know the abhipraya. Then kim tat parinamaha te tat prachuraha. He is giving two choices. Jiva Goswami is giving choice A and choice B. These upadhis are are transformations Upadhi means Vishuddha Sattva Upadhi. Okay. Vishuddha Sattva Upadhi. Vishuddha Sattva Upadhi. This Vishuddha Sattva Upadhi is a transformation or the Prachura means or the what English word is given? Prachura means what is given? Endowed. Mataji, Prachura is given endowed or Prachura?
They are transformations of pure sattva alone, or they are repletive with sattva. Replete, R-E-P-L-E-T-E.
What is replete?
Do you mean that they are transformations of pure sattva alone, or that they are repletive with sattva? That means having a predominance of sattva. Repletive means having a predominance of sattva.
So, since they are Prachuraha means they are okay, are abundant of Prachura, abundant of that means what we are trying to ask them, Purpakshi, this Lord's body is there, na? This is what they said. They also accepted what? This is also Visuddha Sattvam. They are also accepting, na? Purpakshi is also accepting Lord's body is Visuddha Sattvam. Yes. So this Visuddha Sattvam means what? It is a transformation of the Sattvam. Transformation of Sattvam or abundance of the Sattvam. Because according to the Advaitins, they don't have any concept of Visuddha Sattvam like us. According to them, there is no Shakti to the Brahman. There is no Shakti to the Brahman and there is no Sarupa Shakti also. That means there is no Visuddha Sattvam. Only Brahman is there. It is not having any Shakti. So then, if there is any Shakti there, that is only due to the Maya. That is due to Maya. So then, in that material world, they have only three components, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. But now we are asking them, What is the concept of Visuddha Sattva according to you, which is not at all there in your books? So is it, this is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, material. Is it transformation of this Sattva? Simply transformation of this Sattva, pure transformation of this Sattva, or otherwise abundance of this Sattva? What? We are asking. Someone, that means this material Sattvam is there, that is transformed into the Visuddha Sattva. Like us. Like us, they don't have. Spiritual world is not there according to them. Huh? Ah. Hmm. That only we are asking. What do you mean by Sattva? Hmm. They use, that's why we are putting. What we are asking that. Now the point is, Visuddha Sattvam is what according to them? Why you have to say answer? They will say, na? You are Advaiti. He is not understanding concept actually. Context he is not getting. That's why he is. So Purva Pakshi we are asking. They also accepted, na, Visuddha Sattvam. Why they accepted? Because there is a one vritti. That is a vritti due to Visuddha Sattvam. In that Brahman is manifested and that is understood. That is a final vritti. In the same way, that's why. So similarly, Lord Vishnu is also is the this Upadhi is out of the Visuddha Sattvam, and there Brahman is manifesting Nirviশেষ Brahman, and that is experienced. That we discussed yesterday. Yes. So now, what is this Visuddha Sattvam? Is it transformation of the Sattvam or the abundance? If we say transformation, what is the problem? Adhikata. Adhikata. Adhik. More. Do you mean that they are transformations of pure Sattva alone, or that they are Kim tat parinamahate tat prachurahava na adyaha, not the first one, not the first, not this one. This option is no. How? Because rajo asadbhavena parinama sambhava iti uktam. That means this Visuddha Sattvopadhi is the transformation of Sattva. That means pure Sattva. If you say, that means pure Sattva is transforming as Visuddha Sattva. If you say, then pure Sattva, that means it should be free from the Rajas and Tamas. Rajas and Tamas. And Sattva is there. This transformed into as pure Sattva. This transformed into pure sattva. So if you say like that, means when you do the sadhana, so that means what? Our heart will be free from the rajas and tamas, and the sattva is there, and then it will become the pure sattva. If you say like this sattva is becoming this pure sattva. If they say like this, Advaitins, we are asking them, without the rajas and tamas, how this sattva is becoming the pure sattva? Why? Without rajas, this sattva and this tamas both are inactive. The pravritti in the gunas is due to the association of rajas only. If rajas at all is not there, sattva and tamas both will not be active. Actually, they cannot do anything. Some portion of the association of rajas is necessary for sattva and tamas also to become active and do their own activity. It will produce the knowledge and it will produce the ignorance, sleep. So, but they themselves are not active. Rajas is needed. Now, when you say pure sattva is transformation of the Vishuddha sattva. So Vishuddha sattva is transformation of this pure sattva. That means which is free from the rajas and tamas. Then how this pure sattva without association of rajas is becoming the Vishuddha sattva? Tell me. This is the point. Yes. Yes. That pure sattva, that is no rajas and no tamas. That's material sattva only. Now that is transforming into the Vishuddha sattva. If they say parinamaha, we took two options we are giving. That pure sattva only transformed as Vishuddha sattva, or the extremeness, that means extreme collection of the pure sattva is only the Vishuddha sattva, if you say. So we are going to catch even for that case also. Okay. मुझे लगता है ये टॉपिक आप लोगों के लिए नहीं लग रहा है एक्चुअली. आई विल स्किप दिस बिकॉज नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं, टाइम इतना लग रहा है. हिंदी तमिल सिंपल. हाँ ठीक है. ये आपको तो सांख्य में अकॉर्डिंग सांख्य दिस इज फिलॉसफी, दिस फंडा. Sattva and tamas will not be active without the association of the pinch of the rajas. This is from the Sankhya Funda actually. We also accept. Everyone will accept that. Yeah. Three gunas always stay together. In the Brahma, when Sadi Vaikuntha, so at that time I was explaining. So this is not, first option is ruled out. That means, yeah, Advaitins, they say, they cannot, Purvapakshi cannot say that this Vishuddha Sattvam is the transformation of the pure Sattva. They cannot say this. Next, what is the reason for that? There is no association of Rajas. Okay. What I am saying, this sattva, this I said pure sattva. This is pure sattva, and I am saying this is Visuddha sattva. We need to achieve Visuddha sattva. So we are asking them, this Visuddha sattva is the transformation of this pure sattva. That means pure sattva means rajas and tamas are not there, and only sattva is there. So that only transformed into Visuddha sattva. Then we are asking them, without rajas, then how this sattva is becoming the Visuddha sattva? हाँ, थोड़ा सा ट्राई करते हैं. ओके, सो रजस असद्भावेन परिणाम असंभवः इति उक्तम. न च अन्त्यः, and not also second one. Why? येषु विग्रहादिषु तत्प्राचुर्यं ते मिश्रसत्वस्य कार्यभूत इत्यर्थापत्तौ सत्वं विशुद्धं श्रेयते भवान् स्थितौ इत्यादि वचनजाते विशुद्ध पद वैयर्ध्यम् इति च उक्तम्. नो, this Lord's body is Vishuddha Sattvam, na? This Lord's body. Now we are asking, Vishuddha Sattvam means, do you mean the prominence of the Sattvam? Prachurya means prominence of Sattvam only. Is Vishuddha Sattvam if you take. Prominence are the abundance of the Sattvam. Is only Vishuddha Sattvam. If you take, then abundance means there is a slight portion of the Rajas and Tamas also. Yes? Prominence of the Sattva means there is a Rajas and Tamas also. Some portion, little portion of the Rajas and Tamas also is there. Then because this Rajas and Tamas will not leave them. Sattvam cannot be alone. So prominence, it may be that means fully dominating. 99.99% of the Sattvam is there, and point not one and point not nine. So maybe the Rajas and Tamas. But still it is there, na? Still these two are there. So in that case, what will happen? So there is a contradiction to the some Bhagavad sloka. 2nd chapter 34. We are hearing that from this chapter. What we are hearing? 10th canto, 10 to 34. What it is saying, what this sloka is saying? This sloka is saying that Sattvam Vishuddham Shreyate Bhavan Sthito. Means Lord is situated in Vishuddham Sattvam. Sattvam Vishuddham. Okay? Sattvam Vishuddham. Now, if you accept, if they accept, I mean, if they say, Advaitins, if they, Purapakshi, if they say, Visuddha Sattvam means prominence of the Sattvam. That means 99% of the Sattvam. And a little portion of the Rajas and Tamas is accepted. Then this condition, this kind of Visuddha Sattvam, if they accept this as Visuddha Sattvam, prominence of Sattvam as Visuddha Sattvam, if they accept, then, so here what in the sloka is said? In the sloka, Sattvam is Vishuddham. Sattvam is Vishuddham is said. When Sattvam is Vishuddham said, then it should be completely free from the Rajas and Tamas. But now what we are accepting according to the explanation, we are accepting some portion of the Rajas and Tamas. So then this kind of acceptance is going against to the Vishuddha Sattvam. Getting? That is anyway next arguments. But here now we are just trying to discuss on only Vishuddha Sattvam. What do you mean by Vishuddha Sattvam? We are asking them. So if they are saying, if they say it is a parinama, that is a transformation of the Sattvam only, Vishuddha Sattvam, if they say, so what kind of a transformation of the Suddha Sattvam is only the Vishuddha Sattvam, if they say, then there is no association of Rajas and Tamas. Then how the Vishuddha Sattvam is attained? It is not at all attained. Without the help of the Rajas, Sattvam cannot produce anything. Ah. According to us, you are asking. Ah. Yeah, yeah. In our case, what? So in our case, we say that this Visuddha Sattvam is not having any connection with all these three. No. This is differently. It is Shakti we are accepting. That's why. It is completely free from these three gunas. And different Shakti, that is the Swarupa Shakti. And that is nothing but the Bhakti, and that is just is endowing that heart with that. Uh, 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 uh.
Once, if my, suppose if it is purified, so that time what will happen? That Visuddha Sattvam will come, or how it will happen, that process?
In that process, that means Hrudyantasto Hyabadrani Vidinoti Surutam. What is that? Shunnotam Sakatam Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana. Hrudyantasto Hyabadrani Vidinoti Sahasa. First, what will happen in that process? So, whoever is hearing, so what will happen? Abhadras are removed. Krishna is entering into the Bhava Rupa and he is removing the Abhadras. Then after that, what is happening? Then after that, Anardhini Vritti, then Nishta is coming. Nashta Praya Shabadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Seva. Nishta, Naishtika Bhakti is coming. Then after that, what is happening? Volo. Next only, that only. Tada Rajastamo Bhavaha Kama Lobhadayascha Ye Chetaye Dana Viddam Stitam Sattve Prasid. So Rajas and Tamas are finished. That means the products of the Rajas Tamas, that means Kama and Lobha. That means even further purification is happening. That means in the stage of the Ruchi, in the stage of the Asakti and Bhava, so various kinds of the Anarthas are further removed. That means what kind of Anarthas are removed? Like the Aparadhotta Anarthas are removed. Bhaktiutta already finished. Bhaktiutta will be finished at the stage of Ruchi only. And Bhaktiutta Anarthas, and Sukrutotta Dushkrutotta also will be finished by the Atyantika, will be happening in the stage of Ruchi. So another Jobi, whatever the offensive aparadhas are there, those will be purified in the stage of the, so above the Ruchi, like in the Asakti and the Bhava stages. So these. So then these are all purified. Then what is going to happen? So at that time, this Suddha Sattvam, here Sattva means what you should take? When Rajas and Tamas are going from our heart, so then Stitam Sattve Prasidati. Here Sattva means what you should take? Visuddha Sattvam. No, that Sattvam is, we don't say that Sattvam is becoming Visuddha Sattvam. Yes. 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 So that is endowed in that devotee actually, in that heart. Since he is doing the devotion, so that's right. But in the case of Nishkama Karma Yogi, what will happen? In the Nishkama Karma Yogi case, he is not doing the, sorry actually. So in the Nishkama Karma Yogi case, he is not doing the any devotion, but he is doing only Nishkama Karma. So by the Nishkama Karma, so he is trying to balance his, he is becoming the, trying to equipose to the good and bad, labha, like that and so on. So then he is avoiding the Rajas and Tamas, and he is completely situated in the Sattva, material Sattva, full Sattva. From that material Sattva, then what will happen? Knowledge is produced. Sattva Sanjayite Gnana. Knowledge is produced. And that knowledge is only the Aham, my So my atma hu, that means I am soul, I am not body. That kind of knowledge is produced for him. So that is the case in the case of the jnanis. But in the case of the devotees, so since they are doing the devotion, which is entirely different, this devotion is a cause for the eliminating the rajas and tamas from the heart, the bhavas of that, and only pure sattvam is remaining. Okay, that's why we accept Vishnu sattvam from as a different plane. We don't bring up, we don't say that that is a transformation of material sattvam, or otherwise we don't say abundance of the material sattvam. No, we accept that directly, a special component which is there in the spiritual world, which is the Swarupa Shakti. Okay. Where is the book? बुक कौन अंदर रखे है? कितना हुआ टाइम? 4:50. पढ़ना है नहीं? अच्छा ठीक है. ये तो मेरा जान निकालने वाला लग रहे हैं.
This
Huh?
no, the sattva,
हाँ.
pure sattva they are telling now
हाँ.
that without rajagun that cannot become pure sattva.
Actually, if you say in the Advaitin's case, what we are saying, if anyone say that pure Suddha Sattvam, Vishuddha Sattvam is the transformation of the Sattvam alone, pure Sattvam, that is Sattvam alone, pure Sattvam, material Sattvam, pure Sattvam, then it cannot produce anything without the help of Rajas. They should accept this. They have this kind of philosophy. You are asking originally Advaitins accept this or not? Original Advaitin is accepting or not? This year.
Actually, basically, what is the fundamental for this? How it coming?
This argument, Jiva
how it is
Goswami is asking in this way means this is proving, this is actually saying that they have this kind of concept. They have. If that is at all not at all existing in the world, then why the Jiva Goswami will discuss? Someone is following.
That's okay, but where it is where it is there, then how it is coming? That if you know, then that will be more clear. But
That is in their school, in the school of their philosophy. You can check actually in that way. How they comment. Okay, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay.
Prabhuji, is there class on Monday? Because Kanai Krishna Prabhu told that there is no class on Monday because of Jagannath Mishra's feast.